You've arrived! I'm honored the Vigastis would accept my humble request.
Ah, you're Atlas, I take it.
In the flesh. I thank you for coming to see me. I'm sure you're very busy. The burden my father gave you is not a light one.
Your messenger told me it was urgent.
Gravely urgent, indeed.
Well, here I am.
It's my brothers, the Archon.
I'll try and use my...
Find Hadiros, Amphiris.
And if I help?
That's the plan. Poseidon should have known they weren't ready for the responsibility an Archon bears. But that's his failing.
Tell me about Hadiros.
You'll find him.
What should I...
He's probably...
What about...
You'll find...
We have...
They are charged with... Time passes.
I'll... Is Azais a physician and an Archon?
What have I missed? What must I do?
Azais? You have your hands full.
Vegastis, you're a welcome sight. The only one I've had in some time.
So many sick. I'm surprised that anything can
It's shocking.
When did you
At this...
You seem...
No.
Don't worry.
Well...
Was.
His device.
So it...
That's not the biggest...
If you think this heat...
The wisdom of an issue...
The device Azais wants must be inside.
Something's in the way. Blocking this.
A laser device. It's like nothing I've ever seen. Is heavy. And here's a note. The Forge of Atlantis. This can be used to create weapons. I have to find this place. don't understand how this glowing cloth is going to heal my sig. I hope Azais is right. What was in that box? Body's tingling like mad. There must be more of these somewhere.
Προώμεθα το παραδείγματι των έργων αυτών είναι αν βάλουμε το νέο γενιές στην δυνάμει. Σκύλαν και χάρη την όψη. Το σου το αδύναμο συστή. Έκαψε σε πω ετσάπτη.
Οπότε σε αυτήν δώσαμε το χρέος.
I've brought the...
It's a nanotech now, then.
Azais, what?
I thought I had calibrated... Oh no, what have I done?
This device is dangerous.
I was so hopeful, but you're right.
Some things can't...
I suppose all I can...
That's one Archon helped. I hope they're not all this intense. This is it. That must be Amphiris. Why so many guards?
Left the order.
Let her pass.
Amphiris, if this is how you treat humans, I can see why you need so many guards.
These aren't humans. They are animals. An animal should be in cages.
Dead bodies of civilians outside, a tortured corpse at your feet. The only animal I see around here is you.
A human did this to me while I slept. When they came to kill me, I survived. But they slaughtered my daughter like an animal. Humans don't act with logic or reason.
Good or bad, they are driven by a will to survive.
A trait we implanted to ensure efficiency. You led a rebellion yourself in Elysium.
I don't see an army marching on...
This one said they plan to launch.
That's not a small request. Despite what you think, all humans aren't a threat. Killing people will just make the fire spread faster.
I admire your...
Just leave it.
Very well.
I should be careful. High security here.
I can't wait to secure my first issue.
Are you sure they're as easy to kill as she says?
You kidding? I heard she's already killed 2 of them.
I don't know. Think we'd have heard something about that.
hard to form a resistance if they have no supplies.
They cast this.
That would have been
You can never be...
I destroyed.
You believed you...
I promise you.
You underestimate them.
Just one more Archon to go. Maybe I should just do their jobs too.
Οπότε είσαι απλός με το πλέον. Λέγει ούτως ότι συνταγή
An arena seems like a strange place to find an Archon. Atlas said,
You don't...
I've seen...
We need more...
You think they'll...
My purpose is to keep them preoccupied.
Trying to distract...
I misspoke.
So give...
What they want.
Sounds like
Not exact.
it's worth a try.
Welcome one, welcome all to yet another miraculous show here in our beloved city. Tonight we have a very special guest. The Castis of Atlantis is here to entertain you. Our hero's first talent comes from the vaults of Atlantis itself. From the power of the Atlantean god. Let's find out.
All right, Cassandra. Entertaining. That's what she said. Not a Pangration.
Our valiant hero's next challenge fast up. has been bested! Our mighty Vicastis is victorious and the crowd have spoken. But we'll see so much
If you don't appease the crowd,
You don't deserve...
our merciful Vicastis have... And here we...
By the gods.
For the good of Atlantis.
Enough! I am not doing this!
Fear not! Well, that was an unmitigated...
You said fight, so...
The problem is that...
This won't help the relation.
the games have...
You just need to...
That's what I...
Killing people who...
There's sacrifice
What are you...
that my grand experiment has...
This is madness.
Vicastis, welcome back. I'm glad you could be here to witness this momentous occasion.
Why are the Archons in chains?
I invited my dear siblings here for one final lesson in leadership.
It looks like an execution to me.
Every experience in life should be a lesson, including death. You've been to the underworld, so I know you understand what these fools do not.
Careful, Atlas. I am the Vicastis. If anyone is passing judgment here, it's me.
Don't presume to think you can tell me what to do. The authority of your position doesn't extend to my palace.
You're going to murder your brothers? For what?
For order, for peace, for Atlantis.
For Atlas, you mean?
I am the rightful heir to Atlantis. I should be the Vicastis. I cannot defy Poseidon's will, but these fools don't deserve their power. I'll be a better Archon in their stead.
Killing your brothers is a waste. Teach them to learn from their mistakes, and they'll do whatever you say. They can't do that if they're dead.
I watched you help my brothers. You always found solutions that tried to preserve life. Some of my kind view humans as a resource to be sacrificed. If we want them to progress, we must be an example.
We all look up to someone. I think they look up to you.
Wise, Dicastis. I respect your decision.
So what now?
If you're going to one day rule the city, Cassandra, you're going to have to learn a very important lesson.
That's what I get for helping you? A lecture?
Just some words of advice. Nothing in Atlantis is what it seems at face value. This city is old, and those that call it home are even older. You have helped me, Dicastis.
This isn't over, Atlas.
On the contrary.
These devices are incredible. I almost feel like I can hear them speaking to me.
Ah, the Castis. I heard you can help me with the solar floral regeneration project.
The what?
Oh, forgive me. Let me start from the beginning.
The flowers here.
Oh, no!
Slow down.
Oh, apologies, the Castis. But a few cycles ago,
You want to grow more.
in a sense, yes.
You're losing me again.
There are devices that project beams of light that...
You want me to...
Yes!
A good message, I hope. It looks like all the light beams need to hit that central structure. That must be the device Neocles mentioned. Reminds me of how I opened the door to Atlantis. Won't budge.
Something's blocking this. won't budge.
Worked. First one down.
Something's in the way.
We'll get the flowers growing in no time. Beautiful. That should do it. I'll tell Neocles it's done. That doesn't seem good. What happened? I moved your light beams.
The beams are aligned.
What do you think the problem?
None of...
On. Just me.
Never mind the photons.
So the next?
Go to the control room.
And what exact?
An igneous...
Looks like Neoclis was right. There is no rock here. Hey! Stop right there! Get back here! Oh, Malaka! In here somewhere. Maybe if I move some things around.
What's the Dicastis doing running around here?
I'm chasing down a thief. Looks like you're the one who took Neoclis' rock.
My name is Melita. I'm an environmental biologist, not a thief. Neoclis has no claim to a natural power source like this.
You're going to a lot.
You're the Dicastis.
It's easy.
This isn't Neoclis' first attempt at population balancing. When the flowers were overpicked and the bees started dying, first he attacked...
I get the idea.
I wouldn't. Nature has been healing it.
Melita! You've always been obtuse. No accountability for...
Insanity is trying the same...
Failed?
Enough bickering!
You're right. I wanted to destroy the...
All right.
Are you mad? You've completely...
Trust in, yeah. This is intense. So I can't tell where my hand ends and the stuff begins. Melita said it would take time for the gardens to heal, but those flowers don't look good. I wonder what she'd make of this.
No choice but to face both immediate and future consequences for lifetimes. That takes responsibility.
I hear you, Alethea. You may think I'm crazy, but at least I'm accountable. They'll be watching for me. I need to be careful. What's this? A message.
Stop her before she kills again!
Ενέμονωση στην κατηραμένη ναυτικία, είναι βέβαιος ότι ου φύλακες έσονται.
Want to tell me what that was all about?
No. I'll be fine. Vicastis! You can make this all go away! My name is Lyra, and you're... you! You've helped so many people. You're amazing and wonderful and...
Thank you. That's not...
You deserve all the praise and...
They called you a murderer.
They're sure I'm responsible for what happened.
Where were you?
If it happened last night...
Were you at...
Well, yeah. This...
I'll find out what...
Just down the...
If I were...
Good.
Easy, see? Τι αυτό το σάπα.
Λέγωση η εμεί εξαδέλφια απεκτήσατε πολλά. Έννοια στέρεσε να τέλειωσε η πίεση.
Maybe someone around here saw what happened last night. These footprints track the blood out of the house. Whoever murdered them left this way. These aren't stab wounds. They're claw marks. This bloodied cloth doesn't match the mother or daughter's robes. It must have come off the murderer.
Is this about what happened last night?
How do you know?
It's all everyone's talk.
If you saw or...
I saw it from...
You saw a wolf?
Beast.
I'll be careful.
Ah, the great...
I'm looking into the...
Ah, of course.
You mean the mob? I'm the Dicastis, remember? Trust me. People who don't tell me what I want to know...
You've already met...
Lyra?
Of course I...
It was dark.
I know what I...
I should return to Lyra and let her know what I found.
Well, did you find...
The evidence I've...
Tell me.
2 people saw what happened.
He's lying!
Or mistaken.
Then by what?
It almost looked like... And then there was...
That's...
Whether it was a wolf or something...
Of course it was!
We'll figure that out together.
You're going to kill?
What other choice?
No, of course not.
If I don't kill it...
I have a friend who...
I need to find the beast and kill it before it grows bloodthirsty again. Ordinary wolf. Malaka, Lyra.
It was me! What am I?
I've seen this before. Minotaur, Cyclops, Goron. All were humans possessed by powerful issue devices. The only way I could stop them was by killing them. But you're able to change back. Somehow you're different.
I don't remember coming here. Or why?
If I had to guess, that side of you knew it was caught. Maybe it thought coming out here was the only choice it had.
That side of me. I've had dreams lately of being in a bright room, tied down, pain throughout my body. But now, I think that all really happened. I did kill them then. I don't remember it, but it was me, wasn't it? If you knew you would harm people again, and you could never control yourself, never stop, would you?
Would I what?
Jump?
Of course I wouldn't. There are always answers.
How could that be? It feels so permanent.
It's only one part of you. It's not all of you. I know what it's like to be part human and part something else. Trust me, you can live with this burden.
I'm not as strong as you are.
Look at yourself. Yes, you are. You're stronger than you think. Plus, I've been thrown off a cliff before. I wouldn't recommend it.
But you're still here.
I am. And you are too.
You're right. Now that I know what's inside of me, I can do something about it. And I know who can help. Thank you.
I hope she'll be okay.
Issue technology can and will change whoever isn't strong enough to command it. That explains your own aggression, Layla.
I'm still me. I'm not as weak as you think I am.
Άπαντα, αφήνε με.
Αλήθως. Και πολλούς υπουργούς επιθέσεις.
Έχει δάνειο όσοι υπάρχει, οπότε είσαι αυτή τόσο με το χρέος.
Και μη είπε τα στιμάς συντιμάστε. Αναβιβάζω.
Over here! Quick, follow me!
Trust a stranger?
I'm no stranger. I'm Elpis. And I've been watching you.
That's not ominous at all.
I'll drop the cloak and dagger. I've been training to become like you, but training isn't enough. You're more than a warrior. The blood of the gods runs through your veins.
I thought they preferred Isu in Atlantis.
The Isu may as well be the divine with how they rule. Cold, calculating, indifferent to the people milling beneath them. But it's not just Isu blood that...
Well, you tell me.
I'm talking about this. Your spear.
You weren't kidding when you said you'd been training. You're quite skilled.
That means a lot coming from you.
So, what do you want from me?
I'm involved with Atlas. He's afraid of taking the relationship public. He says his enemies would exploit me as his weakness, so he keeps me a secret.
Wait, you're in love with Atlas?
From my experience, I'm not sure Isu men truly love. Nevertheless, I need to make him see that I can be his strength. Our partnership might be a key to bridging the gap between Isu and humans.
Your love is strategic.
If we take the relationship public, we could marry and I could rule the district by his side, influence policy and ease the tension between the two groups. But so long as I am merely human, it can never be. That's why I want to be like you.
You seem very passionate about Atlantean politics.
Atlas doesn't
Someone so ready...
Atlas is like a...
It would be nice to have another ally in Atlantis. What's your plan?
At the Adamant Metalon, they harvest a metal used to create devices just like your spear.
My spear is the strongest metal ever forged. Could this be used to forge other weapons?
Well, adamant ingots could. But what I need is raw adamant. I know the one who can forge it for me. The Atlas can't suspect what I'm up to, so make sure you're not seen.
He doesn't know about this?
I'll tell him the truth when the time is right. Please, hurry back.
A piece is interesting. That's the adamant metal Elpis told me about. She said they should get the raw adamant without being seen. I don't want to be spotted here. be where they store the raw adamant after mining it. Looks like this might be where they store the raw adamant after mining it.
What are you doing here? What are you doing here? Hey! Who is that? Now you die!
Looks like this might be where they store the raw adamant after mining it. Got the raw adamant. I'll bring this to El Piece. It's reacting with my staff somehow. Almost like they were meant to be together.
Who's whispering? Dia's playing tricks on me. What?
Raw adamant, as promised.
Nice to see that you're as skilled as you look. I'm making the right choice to become more like you.
It takes more than a weapon crafted from adamant to be like me.
Luckily, I'm not crafting a weapon, but a powerful issue device.
Still, all you have is raw adamant.
Until I take it to a skilled blacksmith so he can forge an issue device from the adamant.
Well, you know where to find the Castis when you need her.
The foraging shouldn't take too long. I'll meet you near the Dome of Atlas when it's done. Then we can proceed to the next phase of my plan. Now that I have the ISU device forged, we need to move quick.
More sneaking.
After Poseidon outlawed human experiments, Atlas confiscated...
I've seen what these is.
The science is sound! And I've even found...
Just tell Atlas the truth.
If he's afraid of his enemies hurting me...
I'm not sure a good Vicas...
I've been preparing for...
I don't think...
Atlas is a jealous lover. And he's all
great. This will do.
Everyone knows it's lonely at the... I've studied this science extensively. Once I impart ISU DNA into my body, I should be able to use the device without side effects.
It's the should that worries me.
Remember, whatever you do, don't reveal my political plans to Atlas.
Could trick Atlas into thinking you and I are closer than we are.
Are we not close? What's there to trick?
You know what I mean.
Yes. Making Atlas envious would certainly be a good...
Elpis, what are you doing here? With her, no less.
The Vicastis and I were just taking a stroll, and I remembered I left a book on Atlantean cyclical history here. She'd like to borrow it. Do you mind if I fetch it?
No. Do you need me to help you look for...
No. You two stay here.
Elpis wouldn't have anything to do with...
I don't know what you're talking about.
I'm sure by now Elpis has told you about the nature of...
I've had enough of these secrets. Elpis...
Atlas, stop!
You betrayed me! You used knowledge I told you in confidence for your own political gain!
It was for Atlantis! I don't want to be your weakness anymore! I can help you, Atlas!
Lies! You used me!
Wait, don't...
This is your fault! Because this wasn't enough, huh? You had to steal away my father's love, turn Elpis against me! You want to rule my Doma, too!
No! It had nothing...
Traitor!
Look, I need...
studied this science extensively. Once I impart Isu DNA into my body, I should be able to use the device outside of this.
It's the should that worries me.
Remember, whatever you do, don't reveal my political plans to
I could trick Atlas.
Are we not close?
You know what I mean.
Yes.
El Peace. What?
The Vicastis and I were just... No.
El Peace wouldn't have anything.
I don't know what...
I'm sure by now El Peace has told...
What? Is El Peace not allowed to have friends?
Of course she can have friends.
You have nothing to worry...
Maybe you don't play games, but El Peace...
Don't talk about El Peace that way. She's not manipulative. She's passionate.
So you do care for her then?
You don't talk about El Peace like you love her.
And you're not speaking of her as if you're merely her casual acquaintance.
El Peace makes great points about improving the lives of humans in Atlantis. I support her cause. Why don't you?
She should support me.
Atlas, stop!
You betrayed me! You used knowledge I told you in confidence for your own political gain!
It was for Atlantis! I don't want to be your weakness anymore. I can help you, Atlas.
Lies! You used me!
Wait, don't...
This is your fault! The Castis wasn't enough, huh? You had to steal away my father's love, turn El Peace against me! You want to rule my Doma, too!
No, it had nothing to...
Traitor!
Like... I need to get out of here.
I've studied this science extensively. Once I impart Isu DNA into my body, I should be able to use the device without side effects.
It's the should that worries me.
Remember, whatever you do, don't reveal my political plans to others.
I could trick Atlas.
Are we not?
You know...
Yes.
El Peace.
The Vicastis and I... No.
El Peace wouldn't have...
I don't know.
I'm sure by now El Peace has...
El Peace was just...
That woman is always...
You have nothing to worry about.
Maybe you don't play...
El Peace cares about policy in Atlantis. Involve her and hear what she has to say.
It's not her place!
You don't talk about...
And you're not speaking of her as if you're merely her casual acquaintance.
The truth is, El Peace and I are in love.
What?
Atlas!
You...
It was...
Wait. This is your...
No! It... Like... I need to get out of here.
this science extensively. Once I impart Isu DNA into my body, I should be able to use the device without side effects.
It's the should that worries me.
Remember, whatever you do, don't reveal my political plans to Atlas.
I could trick Atlas into...
Are we not?
You know...
Yes. The Castis and
I...
No.
Elpis wouldn't have... I'm sure by now Elpis had...
What?
Of course she can have friends.
You have nothing...
Maybe you don't play...
Elpis cares about policy in Atlantis.
It's not her place! It's...
You don't talk about...
And you're not speaking of her as if you're merely her casual acquaintance.
Elpis makes great points about improving the lives of humans in Atlantis. I support her
She should support...
Atlas!
You betrayed...
It was for Atlantis!
Lies!
Wait, don't...
This is your...
No, it had nothing to do with that.
Traitor! You're no longer welcome here. Guards!
Like, I need... Out of here.
I've studied this science extensively. Once I impart Isu DNA into my body, I should be able to use the device without side effects.
It's the should that worries me.
Remember, whatever you do, don't reveal my political plans to Atlas.
I could trick Atlas.
Are we not?
You know...
Yes. The Castis and...
I...
No.
Elpis wouldn't have any...
I don't...
I'm sure by now... Really? You have nothing to say for yourself?
You have nothing to worry about, Atlas. I have no schemes against you.
Maybe you don't play games, but Elpis lives for them. I can tell when she's up to something. This is the price I pay for involving myself with someone so... ambitious.
You don't talk about Elpis like you love her.
And you're not speaking of her as if you're merely her casual acquaintance.
Atlas, stop!
You betrayed me! You used knowledge I told you in confidence for your own political gain!
It was for Atlantis! I don't want to be your weakness anymore! I can help you, Atlas!
Lies! You used me!
Wait, don't...
This is your fault! The Castis wasn't enough, huh? You had to steal away my father's love, turn Elpis against me! You want to rule my Doma, too!
No, it had nothing to do with that!
Traitor! You're no longer welcome here! Guards!
I need to get out of here.
You are dead. Say goodbye!
Atlas didn't support her the way she thought. That was a lot to take in. I need a moment to clear my head.
I've studied this science extensively. Once I impart Isu DNA into my body, I should be able to use the device without side effects.
It's the should that worries me.
Remember, whatever you do, don't reveal my political plans to Atlas.
Could trick Atlas into thinking you and I are closer than we are.
Are we not close? What's there to trick?
You know what I mean.
Yes. Making Atlas envious would certainly be a good distraction.
Elpis, what are you doing here? With her, no less.
The Vicastis and I were just taking a stroll, and I remembered I left a book on Atlantean cyclical history here. She'd like to borrow it. Do you mind if I fetch it?
No. Do you need me to help you look for it?
No. You two stay here. I'm sure you have much to... discuss.
Elpis wouldn't have anything to do with why you were sneaking around the adamant metalon, would she?
I don't know what you're talking about.
I'm sure by now Elpis has told you about the nature of our relationship. She's hardly as discreet as I'd like her to be. What business do you have with her?
What? Is Elpis not allowed to have friends?
Of course she can have friends. But I suspect there's more going on here.
You have nothing to worry about, Atlas. I have no schemes against you.
Maybe you don't play games, but Elpis lives for them. I can tell when she's up to something.
Don't talk about Elpis that way. She's not manipulative. She's passionate.
So you do care for her then?
You don't talk about Elpis like you love her.
And you're not speaking of her as if you're merely her casual acquaintance.
Elpis makes great points about improving the lives of humans in Atlantis. I support her cause. Why don't you?
She should support me.
Atlas, stop!
You betrayed me! You used knowledge I told you in confidence for your own political gain!
It was for Atlantis! I don't want to be your weakness anymore! I can help you, Atlas!
Lies! You used me!
Wait!
This is your...
No! It had nothing...
Trade!
Like... I need to get up.
I've studied this science extensively. Once I impart Isu DNA into my body, I should be able to use the device without side effects.
It's the should that worries me.
Remember, whatever you do, don't reveal my political plans to others.
Could trick Atlas into thinking you and I are closer than we are.
Are we not close? What's there to trick?
You know what I mean.
Yes. Making Atlas envious would certainly be a good distraction.
Elpis, what are you doing here? With her, no less.
The Vicastis and I were just taking a stroll, and I remembered I left a book on Atlantean cyclical history here. She'd like to borrow it. Do you mind if I fetch it?
No. Do you need me to help you look for it?
No, you two stay here. I'm sure you have much to discuss.
Elpis wouldn't have anything to do with why you were sneaking around the adamant Metalon, would she?
I don't know what you're talking about.
I'm sure by now Elpis has told you about the nature of our relationship. She's hardly as discreet as I'd like her to be. What business do you have with her?
What? Is Elpis not allowed to have friends?
Of course she can have friends. But I suspect there's more going on here.
You have nothing to worry about, Atlas. I have no schemes against you.
Maybe you don't play games, but Elpis lives for them. I can tell when she's up to something.
Don't talk about Elpis that way. She's not manipulative. She's passionate.
So you do care for her then?
You don't talk about Elpis like you love her.
And you're not speaking of her as if you're merely her casual acquaintance.
The truth is, Elpis and I are in love.
What? What? What have you done?
I'm not weak anymore, Atlas. I can rule Atlantis at your side.
This is your doing. You're trying to revolt against the issue with hybrids.
No!
What did you do?
I didn't mean to. He was going to kill you.
Ah, it seems my brother finally got his due. Is this your judgment, Digastis?
I killed Atlas. It wasn't my intention.
You hoped to rule by his side to ease the conflict between humans and Isu.
He wasn't as supportive of my dreams as I would have hoped.
I support you. You can assume his role as you see fit. I will handle Poseidon and my brothers.
Thank you, Azais.
You can't be more corrupt than Atlas. And Atlantis can't fear progress if it hopes to pass this cycle.
Atlantean politics are even more dramatic than in the Greek world. What will you do now?
I'm not the first Atlantean ruler to take power by force. If the Isu can do it, why not me? Still, I didn't want to start my reign this way.
You started your reign by saving my life. Normally, I do the saving.
Hopefully, this is the start of me saving many lives here in Atlantis. Thank you, Digastis.
Elpis will make a better ruler than Atlas. She certainly can't do any worse.
Μετά διπαριστάνε το άνθρωπο. Κερδάνε εν ζήτημα. Ανατρέχουμε στους προκειμένους
Better stay hidden.